Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you have watched my videos before. Today we are going to be doing a setup of Spirit Halloween's Krampus. This box is huge. I have a black heart from Spirit a couple years ago. And when I got that, I thought the box was giant. And I don't have that around right now, so I can't show you the size difference, but this box is huge. And again, this is the Krampus from Spirit Halloween. It retails for, I think it's like $350, brand new. I bought this year. It came a couple weeks ago. I already set it up once, so it's not going to be exactly how it would come out of the box, but pretty close. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to set this up, and then we'll do a demo at the end, so stick around. Alright, let's open the box. I also really like the detail that they did on the box. The artwork is really cool. Alright, so what we're going to get in here is you're going to get his head, which I'll pull out of the box in a second. We're going to get his clothes bag. A hoof. Bag of chains. This would have had the cord in it. Directions. I really like these directions. They're very detailed. They're all colored pictures. We'll get those in a second. This is going to be his back arch piece. Hands. These hands, the first time I saw them, amazing detail. They're huge too. I mean, huge hands, and they're all plastic. I really like the painting on here. I like how they did the rings like he has in the movie. So, nice things. Here's the other one. Here's his rotating assembly right there with the cord still attached. These are his shoulders right here. Horns. The horns are awesome. They're huge, and they're pointy at the end too. And the detail is amazing. They have the fluff or hair to make it look better, like it is in the movie. Very screen accurate. These are his arms, and poles, and the base. So let me get the box out of here, and we'll get all this ready to be set up. Alright, hopefully you can see this. We're going to be starting with B pole. Okay, B pole is going to go right here. Snap that in, and that's going to be for your hoof. Slide that on there, and that's it. The hoof is J. I'm not really going to be reading these because I already did this and I know how to do it. It's very straightforward. I would suggest 2 people once you get to the close, but for all this, 1 person is just fine. Next, we're going to be doing these. And if for some reason your poles don't have numbers, or should I say letters on them, look for the pole that has this extra little piece on it. That is going to go on the bottom, so those are going to go directly to the base. And I'll show you why in a second. Once you get these snapped in, and you want the little piece up. That's snapped in. You're going to be taking these rods and put them right in there. And that is just an extra support. Because in the previous, I think it was the 2022 Krampus, they did not have these, and he was super top heavy, and they ended up breaking welds and stuff in the wind outside. So I'm really happy with them making that improvement. And then you're just going to put D onto C. These are C, by the way. Those on. Very easy assembly. Do that. And then for the next part, we're going to be putting this on. So this is going to be his rotating assembly. I have his wire all tangled up in here. This is going to go right on here. This is E. So get that on here. That's just going to give it a little wiggle, and it should just sit right down on there. So that we're not going to touch for right now. And if you want, you can go ahead and plug this in now, so that once you have the clothes on, you don't have to worry about trying to get underneath his dress to plug it in. So now we put shoulders, shoulders on. And there's one bigger one and one thinner one, so just pay attention to that. Go like that. Then we can put his arms on. And I found that if you put everything on except for the head and the hands before you put the cloak on, it goes better. It goes together better. That's good. Got that on. Got that on. All right. Now we can put his back piece on. So those, it's just going to go right in here. And this is the same thing as the shoulders. There's one smaller piece and one bigger piece. Just want to check the camera, make sure you can see this. And you can't. Alright. Well, like I was saying, there is one bigger one here and a smaller one over here. So make sure that you got it on here. And to give you guys an idea of how tall he is, these are 8-foot ceilings. And I am about 5'11". So, shows you he's not short. Now, we put the next back piece on. Right there and right here. I will be doing a setup and demo of Blackheart as well if you're interested. Look out for that video because it's coming soon. Alright, let's get into the little bit more difficult part. And mostly is just finding which one is the head. That looks like the head to me. Alright, so we're going to find the bottom now that we found the top. And we're just going to go. This is the part that I was saying that might be more better with multiple people, but I think we can accomplish it. I'm just going to get it over. start pulling it down. What's happening? Uh-oh. Alright, so I figured it out. You should have something that looks like this. This is your head hole, and you can figure out that it's your head hole by there are Velcro things and then 2 slits. That's where your horns go, so that's your head. And then you got, Jesus. Okay. So this is all going to go down more. So that took a little bit more time than I thought it would, but again, if you can find the head, then it shouldn't be that difficult. Alright, now we need to if you can reach up in here and detach the arm while keeping it in here, you should be able to put the arm through the sleeve. And yes, this part is preference. The instructions are probably going to tell you to do this once the clothes are probably on, but you do it like you want. However you want to. I think that's right. Nope, not right. Hold on. Technical difficulties. And I don't want to do a whole lot of cutting of this video, because I want you to see exactly what you'll have to do. Make it as realistic as you can. I'd be like some of those people that cut all the good parts and leave out all the bad parts to make it look like it was easy. I'm not going to do that. Alright. I'm not saying that I'm a professional at this. Far from that. Just showing you the method that I found that works pretty okay. And if you've noticed, I'm not a big fan of instructions. I like to think that I can do it on my own. Alright, so let's get this in here. And even though you can't see what I'm doing it. Alright. There we go. Okay. Arm installed. Now we can put the hands on. So this hand's, obviously going to go on this side. Bring this back. Hand in. And there's a little, should be a little Velcro piece. And maybe it just goes on there. I guess not. Other hand, let me make sure that you can see this. Yep, okay. Other hand, it's going to go right in here. And, oh, there is a little Velcro, okay. That's just going to go like that. Now we can do the head, which is probably my favorite piece. The beard is amazing. I mean, the detail that they put into this is absolutely insane. It's like a rubberish head with really good detail. And then obviously the 2 sets of teeth, which is screen accurate. And then the motion sensor is right in his mouth. So you're going to find the 2 wires that are connected to the back of him. and you're going to feed those down in here. And then there's a little hook piece that slides right on in there. And then you can, remember those slits I talked about before? There's little slots where the horns go on the head. So you just want to slide those through the slits, and got his hood on. And you can go through with like a hairbrush or something and brush this out so it's not so, knotty. And then let's get the bottom good. Don't need to see this much. It's just putting the fabric over the boot, or over the whatchamacallit, the hoof. That's what it's called. All right, got that. Now we can just scoot him back a little. So you can see more of it. Make sure you got a good angle there. Yeah, okay. All right. So, now that we got this in here, should be, oh, there it is. Little thing, and there's a little down here at the bottom, which you can't probably see. There's little Velcro things where you can Velcro it to the stand or the base. Put the horns on, and one of them, this is kind of important. They have the same letter on them. They're both P, but I found that they're not really the same. One goes on one side and one goes on the other side. You'll just have to look at how the metal pieces on the bottom line up and judge it off of that. But look, if you are vertically challenged, you might need a ladder. That looks pretty darn good. Alright, let's jump into the chains, and then we will get straight into the demo. And I got some fun stuff for that. So let's do the chains real quick. These chains are super cool. There's this one that has, and these are real bells, as you can tell. So just like the movie, it's got chains on it. And this part, you can do whatever you want. You can put them on his arms, put them around his neck. Just for the video, I'm going to do something simple. You can look at the box or the video of Spirit's demo, and you can do whatever you want. Put it around his neck. Be artistic with it. Put this one on his arm. And that's about it. So let me get the plug plugged in, clean up a little bit, and get to the demo. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Krampus from Spirit Halloween 2025 edition. This thing is amazing. I mean, as you can tell, he's huge. I mean, on the box, it says he's what, 7'3". I think and that's to the top of the horns. I think I measured it. It's like 7.4. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, he's huge. I mean, biggest prop I have, most expensive prop I have. But do I think he's worth the money? Absolutely. $350 for this. I'm extremely impressed on the detail. The sound quality is great. It's the sound directly from the movie, so it's very movie accurate. As you heard, the sound has jingle bells in it, which goes along with, you know, the jingle of him. But yes, absolutely amazing. I think the sensor in his mouth is really good. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, totally, you know, say something. But anyway, give me a thumbs up, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. It's getting close to haunt season, so stuff will be happening. So stay tuned, stick around. The next video will be demoing and the setup of Blackheart, so if you're interested in that, definitely go check it out. But anyway, have a good rest of your day, and see you next time.